Welcome to Black Rocks 4, Operator Mods, the quick version. The first thing I want to point out is you can start up a custom game, and if you click on Create a Class, you will have all the weapons and attachments unlocked. The only thing that will be locked are weapon skins. After the video, feel free to play around with them. Now let's get started. The Titan Oppressor mod. First thought to be a useless mod, but, actually, wait, it is. Firing the Titan near an enemy will make their screen bounce around. Maybe this will stop a senile player from shooting you in the face. But not the average Call of Duty player, who has been playing COD since before losing their virginity, who won't hesitate to 360-degree no-scope you, and teabag your dead body for trying to rely on a gimmick. The best part is that simply aiming will null and void the screen bouncing. So, is having a mod that is rendered useless by just aiming worth the 3 slot points needed to equip it? You decide. The Hades Crossbar mod, the Rambo mode of LMGs, except you eventually have to reload. This replaces your ability to aim down sights with a more zoomed-in crosshair, allowing you to spray down an area with bullets, instead of meticulously aiming at players, along with generally having a better peripheral view. This mod is for players that don't like having to aim much, or can't aim. You decide. The VKM 750 Fat Barrel. This is the only mod that I found no significant change to how the gun performed. The mod reads, fire massive shells that hit their targets easier. However, even with me just barely missing on purpose, the mod was not making up for my slightly off aiming. You still have to actually hit what you are aiming at. Maybe what this mod really does, if anything, will be revealed later in the game's life. The SG-12 Strobe Light mod, a personal favorite, only for the fact of how effing annoying it can be to players. A blinding light, hiding your player model, when in a firefight can give you an advantage just as good as shooting them in the head. The strobe light, while a total gimmick, should distract players enough to miss a few bullets, and allow you to pelt them with enough shotgun shells to win a duel. This mod almost makes up for the fact that this shotgun is the weakest damaging gun in the game, and you need at an average of 4 to 6 shots just to kill anyone not standing within spitting distance from you. Use this mod if you want to keep your friends list as empty as my love life. Dumog 12 Dragon's Breath mod. This mod puts players on fire after hitting a shot. The shotgun, with a long barrel, and a choke mod, can one-shot players at a decent range. This mod ensures that if you did not kill your target in one hit, they will, usually, burn to death shortly after. The mod does somewhere between 40 and 50 burning damage, taking 10 damage per second after the bullet hits. Fun fact, players that are burning cannot heal, pretty much dooming any degenerate you shoot. Shoot this at an enemy one time, then turn around, smile, and walk away, knowing they will die a slow, helpless death that they, usually, cannot escape. The Mozu Skull Splitter mod, the poor man's sniper rifle, only much more mobile, and you can rapid fire it. The Skull Splitter mod makes headshots instantly kill, just like a normal sniper. This weapon, with the Skull Splitter mode, is what McCree would play like if Blizzard decided he needed a buff. Feel free to run around and rapid fire 6 strong shots into enemies, and if any of them just so happen to hit the head, proudly claim your superior revolver head clicking ability as we wait for Red Dead Redemption 2 to release. Cordite Spelt Feed mod. This is for players who like LMG's big ammo count, but want to stay mobile. It puts all the ammo into one clip, and instead of reloading, the gun will overheat, and you will have to wait for it to cool down before shooting again. If you're the type of person that never ever wants to reload ever never, have no fear, Black Mops 4 has the perfect weapon mod for you. Spitfire Wildfire mod. Welcome to the fastest shooting gun in the game. Even the game calls its firing rate extreme. With this mod, the only thing that will disintegrate an enemy faster than this weapon mod would be ripping the enemy player's power cord out of their PC. Be free, run around and enjoy the mobility of a submachine gun with the fire rate of 3 guns put together. However, don't believe that aiming is your friend with this mod. You'll be aiming at the sky and shooting birds as soon as you hit the trigger. Yes, I'm exaggerating. Maybe. the Swag 9mm. You got the dual wield mod. It lets you dual wield and stuff. There's not much to this mod, except for the fact it's extremely good. You'd think it doesn't hit anything at range, right? Yeah, neither did I. So we're both silly. This mod is second mostly to the Wildfire in terms of fire rate. You'll never have to aim, as you run around with dual swag, and delete players back to spawn. God dang, Maddox RFB Echo Fire mod. This one's pretty simple. It shoots 2 bullets every time it would normally shoot 1. It eats your ammo quicker. It kills quicker. If you don't want to kill things quicker, don't use this mod. But if you want to kill things quicker, and you use the Maddox, use this mod. The rest of the weapons, that we did not go over, are very straightforward stuff. The VAPR XKG Bayonet, including the Strife Stiletto Bayonet, act the same way. They both give you a melee that will kill on impact, like in older Call of Duties. The Outlaw's Bolt Cylinder mod turns the sniper into a 3-round burst. If you can hit all 3 shots, it's a guaranteed kill. The Swordfish's Penta burst mod turns its normal 4-round burst into a 5-round burst. So, a Penta burst, hence the name. The GKS's quad shot mod turns a full auto SMG into a burst weapon with some added range. Why would you do that? I don't know, but someone probably likes it. Yuck. The ABR223 repeater mod lets you hold the trigger down to rapidly shoot 3-round bursts. The Koshka Strelok mod shows your crosshair close into your scope as you aim down sights, allowing you to quickscope much easier. And that's all the weapons. Now, back to playing with the ultimate weapon. If only it had a bipod mod.